Dan, we're here at 1271 Avenue of the Americas, which is in the middle of an amazing renovation. Could you tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing with the building?
We're actually completely redeveloping the building, both from inside and out. The most significant change that you would see if you're walking on the street is we're going to replace the entire curtain wall. If you notice, the old curtain wall has very narrow bands of windows and lots of spandrel glass. We're actually going to reverse that, and so have much more vision glass and much less spandrel glass. Staying with the outside, we're also going to redo the plaza that fronts on 6th Avenue. There's a fountain that used to be up close to the building. We're actually moving that out towards 6th Avenue. That's going to create a space for tenants, a plaza for tenants, a place for them to be able to gather, sit, enjoy, that wasn't there before. From the inside of the building, there's also a number of significant things that are going to change. In the lobby, much of which is landmarked, we're going to refurbish, or in some cases replace, the Copacabana floor, the stainless steel on the core, the red glass ceiling. We're going to take out 2 storefronts that are along 50th Street and replace them with glass, so there'll be much more light coming into the space. Up on the floors, we're also going to be replacing a lot of the systems. So the HVAC system will be replaced. I mentioned the vision glass. The elevators have been replaced with destination dispatch elevators. So it really is a new building within an old shell.
Who are some of the tenants who have been looking since you guys have started this whole process?
Well, I can tell you, obviously, Major League Baseball.
Right.
They signed a 400,000 square foot lease, which obviously is a great anchor tenant for us to have. Without naming names, of course, we are seeing lots of interest from financial service firms, from law firms, which are your typical 6th Avenue tenant. We're also seeing lots of interest from corporate type users. We're seeing interest from Fortune 500 companies. It really runs the gamut of tenants that are looking for large blocks of space in Midtown Manhattan.
Can you take us into the Major League Baseball deal a little bit?
Major League Baseball came here for a couple of reasons, which I can share. First was that we were redoing the building. They never would have come if we had just left the original design in place, if we hadn't upgraded the systems, if we weren't replacing the entire curtain wall. They wanted a modern building. A couple of other things that were helpful to Major League Baseball. You can see in this space that we're sitting in now that we have a long expanse of column-free space. Very unusual for a building of this vintage, but very flexible and forward-thinking, if you will, for the time, allowing for efficient layout of space and the types of space plans that people enjoy today.
Are you a baseball fan? Do you have a team that you're most looking forward to seeing in the building?
Am I allowed to say the Boston Red Sox, given I grew up outside of Boston?
New York Mets fans will not be happy with that answer, but you are allowed to say that.